Good morning, guys. We're going to continue to work on parabolas today in Delta Math. So this is going to be due Friday morning, really. This one is determine the x-intercepts of the following equations. So we have that zero multiplication property that we've talked about. And that means one of these has to be equal to 0. So what we do to solve this is we set them both equal to 0. So I take this x minus 2 and make it equal to 0. And to solve that, like any other equation, I'm going to do opposite operation. And I have x equals 2. Then I'm going to do the other one. So I'm going to do this negative x minus 5 equals 0. So I add x to both sides. Or add 5, my bad. And then I have negative x equals 5. My question is, I don't want a negative x, so I can either multiply or divide by a negative 1. And I end up getting x equals negative 5. So these points are actually, so this is the x. So we look at our coordinates, it's x, y. So our first one is 2, 0. And the second one is negative 5, 0. So I need to find those. And it's right here. Erase that. Let's take a look at a new one real quick. So same thing happens here. I'm going to take the first one, set it equal to 0. So I have negative x minus 4 equals 0. Add 4 to both sides. That crosses out. A negative x equals 4. I don't want a negative x. So I multiply by negative 1 or divide, either one. And x equals negative 4. So my coordinate there is negative 4, 0. Then we'll look at the second one. I'm going to take x minus 1 equals 0. Add 1 to both sides. And x equals 1. So it would be 1, 0. So that looks like that's this one. This isn't too bad. This is finding the x-intercepts or the zeros or the solutions. There's so many words for this of a factored form equation. So let's look at this one. This one says which equation best matches the graph below. So the first thing I'm going to look at is the y-intercept. So the y-intercept is equal to c when we have standard form. Remember, it's ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So y-intercept equals 6. So that means c equals 6. So I need to take a look at which ones where c equals 6. It looks like it is the first and the second one. Let's see. So now, is this negative or positive? Does this open up? If it opens up, A is positive. If it opens down, A is negative. So let's take a look at that. So the x squared term is either positive or negative. So opens up, looks like that. Opens down, looks like that. So this one opens up. So that means A is positive, and it would be your first one. Let's look at another one of these real quick. You can also put all those into Desmos and see which one matches up. So the things I need to know. The y-intercept. Erase this. So let's look at the y-intercept. Once again, it's 6 again. So y-intercept is 6. It opens up. So A is positive. So which one looks like that? Top two, and then A being positive is going to be that one. All right, guys, don't forget you're going to have an exit ticket on Friday. That's going to be due on Monday. And other than that, that's all we have for this week. The 3 Delta masks and the exit ticket. Easy peasy week. And we technically only have 2 weeks left. Good work.